What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Tastemaker's Palette here, back with another review. Hope that you're all well on this beautiful Saturday morning, or whatever time you just so happen to tune in and watch this video. Hope that you're well. Here to bring you another review again. Very, very important one today. Kind of an extension of a review that I did not too long ago. So just going back to my review of my Moose Knuckles 3Q coat, just wanted to touch a little bit on authenticity and replicas. I kind of got a red alert and was challenged in terms of the authenticity of my jacket. And you know what I'll say is that I'm a deal shopper, and you know there are points in times where I really, even though I try to make sure that I'm purchasing from authorized retailers or direct from the brand, there are times where I do roll the dice a bit and purchase from a retailer that you know, I see has other authentic items that they're selling, but there's really no guarantee. So in this case, I purchased my Moose Knuckles 3Q from Amazon. And as you know, when you purchase through Amazon, there are different vendors that are part of the Amazon network, or you can order directly from Amazon through Amazon as well. You can order it through Amazon LLC, which to me, there's more confidence there that there's authenticity checks and that they're purchasing from you know, from qualified buyers. So that's where my purchase came through in terms of the Moose Knuckles 3Q coat. Got it straight through Amazon, Amazon LLC services. So let's talk a little bit about what brought about me questioning the authenticity of the coat. So shout out to all of my viewers and all of my subscribers. Shout out to all of you guys. And, you know, I really do appreciate the conversation that's built around these videos. So I was red flagged by one of my viewers. Shout out to Initial Wesley. So he watched the video, and it apparently, according to his experiences, what he was saying was that the red flags that he saw in my video for the jacket were the fur. He was saying that the fur is usually a bit bigger. I'm not sure if he looked at the video and wasn't sure about the actual quality of the fur being actual fox fur. He mentioned something along those lines. He mentioned the tagging being circular versus square. And there was something else that he mentioned. Oh, the coat coming out of a plastic bag versus kind of a garment bag. So let's take a look at it again really quickly, and then I'll talk to you about my experience in making sure that I didn't purchase a replica, and authenticity and how to go about doing so. So, and the funny thing about it was, when I made my purchase, I did the same kind of research. I looked at videos of several different jackets just to make sure that kind of the general components were intact. Sorry about this light here, guys. I'm trying to get rid of it here. Give me a sec. Or should I let's just let it in. Hopefully that's not too bright for you guys. All right, so this is the jacket. Here are the tags. So as you can see here, so he's saying that Moose Knuckles has circular tags versus has square tags versus circular, and he referenced a video where another YouTuber went into the Moose Knuckles outlet and was looking, kind of combing through coats, and then there were square, more elegant tags, if you will, on the coats versus these kind of circular tags. But I've seen tons and tons of Moose Knuckle reviews where they have the same circular tags on them. And I'll explain what my theory is in terms of the tags. So I think it's fair. This shouldn't be your only point of reference in, or your main point of reference in terms of authenticating your jacket, but it's okay to have circular tags. He also said he wasn't too sure about the fur. I don't know what to say about that. I did see some reviews where the fur looked like it was a little bit more robust, but this looks fine. It's not like the fur is definitely, this is not some janky fur. This is fox fur. So and I'm confident about that only because ultimately I did authenticate the jacket, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So we got that. I also looked at the zippers. The zippers say YKK on them. I don't know if that qualifies it because replicas are going all out nowadays. They've got not the same quality, obviously, but very similar quality. Here's the big thing here. Let's just cut to the chase. Let's open up this jacket. So when you're authenticating your jacket, your Moose Knuckles jacket, there's going to be, and this is on the left-hand side of my jacket, the same side that has the Moose Knuckles insignia on it. There's going to be a series of authentication tags on the inside, and there's a few of them. There's the first one that's holographic, and then it has a number on it. Then there's some kind of care instructions. And then there's the back of it, which says authenticity label. Check the authenticity by entering the unique number on the front of this label at mooseknuckles.com. So I'm not going to show you my number, not because I'm hiding it, but because I know that counterfeiters are getting so advanced that they can actually use your numbers to create a replica, and they'll create a tag that has that number, and you know they can make their replica real. So, however, I took it the extra step to make sure that wasn't the case. Another thing you'll see is there's also a little glove for your authenticity tags to go in the coat that has the Moose Knuckles insignia on it as well. So I know the bootleggers are not going through all of this to bootleg a coat. You see that it has the Moose Knuckles insignia on it. It's a little sleeve. It's kind of like a plasticish type material. On top of that tag, at the very, very end, this is where I was able to make sure that I was authentic. There is a tag at the end. There's a very small tag at the very, very end that has a P number on it. I'm not going to show you the whole P number, but I'll show you what that looks like, right? So I actually contacted Moose Knuckles and told them, look, I think I might have gotten a fake. I want to see if this jacket that I purchased is real. So they asked me who the vendor was, what color the jacket was. They asked me specifics about the jacket, and then for that P number. And then they authenticated it. So I'm happy about that. That was a little bit nerve-wracking for me because, when you get a replica, when you are trying to get the authentic, as a violating feeling. It's almost like you got robbed. So the first thing I did once I got the red flag is I set up a return with Amazon, just in case. I wanted to make sure that my window was open to set the return. So I did that, and then I took the measures that I needed to take to make sure that the jacket was authentic. But ultimately, I there's a whole market of folks out there who like replicas, and to each his own. For me, I am one who appreciates fashion to the point to where I understand the work and toil that comes with building a brand, the creative ingenuity that it takes for designers to create these products that we love so much, and for somebody to just steal and create a cheap copy and take the money out of the pockets that belong to these brands. To me, that's just morally not right, and also it's going to put the brand that you love out of business. You want to keep getting these items. You want them to keep making things and keep pumping this style out for you. They're not going to be able to do it when we're paying somebody else that doesn't actually create for a product that is not that product. So rambling a little bit, but just wanted to get into that and discuss that with everybody. This was kind of off the cuff, so if I missed anything, let me know. If you guys want to discuss anything, let me know. First thing to do before you disconnect, stop watching, like, comment, subscribe, comment, like. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, all my viewers. Thank you guys for the conversation. Again, shout out Initial Wesley, man. Thanks for helping me to tighten up my eye for authenticity and learning on how to authenticate. Another thing too that I left out, actually, hang on 2 more seconds. That authenticity label on the inside now is an NFC reader. So you can download an NFC app and just tap that that tag, and then it'll come up as authentic or replica. And one of the main reasons why I went into Moose Knuckles is because when I was tapping my tag, nothing came up. And so I had the conversation with the people at Moose Knuckles, and I was like, hey, I'm tapping this tag. It's not coming up. I think I got a replica. What's going on? And they said, well, this jacket is a 2018 jacket. So that is, and that's a huge thing that I left out in the video, but that may describe some of the inconsistencies that you may see in the newer produced jackets versus what I purchased. And that perfectly explains why I got it at such a discounted cost. This is some old inventory that Amazon had, whether they bought it from, a retailer at wholesale that was trying to get rid of their stuff, and then they pushed it off at a lower price. But it's a lot lower because it's not the newest model of the 3Q jacket. But nevertheless, that doesn't matter to me because it's still the same damn jacket. And I got it, again, you guys remember, with everything, with my Amazon points and everything, I paid $223 for this coat. It was originally $350. So got a great deal there. But yeah, again, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Thanks for rocking with me and watching this video. Hope you guys are having a good day today. Peace and love. Keep doing what you're doing in style. God bless.